What you're about to watch is a mixture between laziness and pure genius. This is Nigeria, my pet country. Well, some people in power decided to create something they call the World Happiness Report. And the function of this was to help the government as well as the citizens have more information on how they can or where and what areas they can develop to increase their level of happiness. You know, happiness is key to anything. 12 years ago, we were ranked 23rd in the whole world. And then 12 years down the drain, we're currently ranked 118 around the world. I always was to stop like, why, how, so many questions. Enjoy this instrumental. I'll be back. Now, let's delve into happiness. Okay, let me take it again. Sorry about that. Now, let's delve into happiness. So how did we get here? I'm sure your best guess is corruption, bad roads, the government, corruption, and the last one, the last ingredient is the civilians. Yeah. Oh God. Since I've been langing interest, we from Jenny Elway can very like a girls. Happy people make happy conscious simple logic. The government to play a role in this doctrine. 10 years ago, we ranked to 23rd. This is the country where leaders have really we know occurred. To be empowered, democratic, constitutional leaders. Happy social environment up on like happy social environment, urban or rural, where people feel a sense of belonging and trust. Words from Johnny Elwell conveyed me like a ghost. Happy people make happy country. Simple logic.
What we've done, if 100 million passes in front of you as budget, knowing this force outlet, we you think you're end of the sauce, so demand for a report. We people aren't secure, the back first. What we've done, if 100 million passes in front of you as budget, knowing this force outlet, we you think you're end of the sauce, so demand for a report. We people aren't secure, the back first.
I hear, I see what is going on.
So delve into happiness is literally a social experiment, and for every social experiment you need to make your own personal research. So I dug out my books and I decided to interview over 150 people from around the world in search of happiness. I wanted to know what is the definition of happiness in their country, and how do you get this happiness? What are the resources you use in fetching out this happiness? And the countries included UK, US, Australia, Ukraine, India, Nepal, and Nigeria, Ghana, Sierra Leone, Kenya, and a lot of people. So I'm fortunate to have a wide base of fans, and I was able to get the right resources to work on this album. And the album consists of a literal scientific track in terms of the first track is titled the intro, and the abstract. So you know that's how it works. We have all worked on one thing or the other indirectly, and then in the middle you have like the apparatus and the procedures. Then close to the ending of the album, you have the observation, the conclusion, and references. So I think it's a complete album. And was I able to conclude on if I found where they sell happiness? So on the background of that, so the title of my last album was A Spot in the Dark, right? And the first bar to the album was where do they sell happiness? So delve into happiness. This current album is like an answer and also like a sequel to the album. And you guys remember there was a character there named Prof. Yes, so that character in particular named Prof. This is like the journey before his death, indirectly or directly, and it's a very conscious album, and it's a very informative album. Yes, so Nigeria was my case study in the album. Why? We are a very unique set of beings in the sense that we go through a lot, and we find our way of adapting. If there's anything for every Nigerian here, we all know that there is no situation we find ourselves in this life that we won't make resources out of. We won't find opportunities in the cracks. So that is why we hardly ever complain. It's like in our DNA. We hardly ever complain. We're not greedy. We don't ask for more. We just do.
Like how or like it the way you look alpha so that's the worker like it go enter alpha now.
Friends be the enemy, enemy before my enemies. Enemies become frenemies, conflating like felonies. Headed straight to the cemetery, reminiscing some memories.
How you feel?
Mad.
You flow.
Start.
So like it's just a freestyle right now. I've not really like I just made a beat yesterday and I've not really like had the time to sit into the rhythm and everything. But the best part about making music for me is before making the beat I had the idea of how I wanted it to sound, what I wanted the track to be about. So it's going to be very easy for me to just translate my freestyles because I already have the emotions in my mind to a real song. And yeah, this is Reverse. That was the first version of Reverse, but this is the new version of Reverse. The first version of Reverse was kind of I had some feelings about it, but so the second part is just like going back and reversing. And I'm just going to like flow like verses and then wake up, making us in the way. Maybe I'm running, maybe I'm running, maybe my heart is more than what it's meant to be, and I can flow around the city and just spread my wings and fly, maybe tell you about the shit that don't make sense. And if it does make sense, then I've been ready for it to just fly away. I keep on running away, I keep on seeing my shit, I keep
sample behind it, something like. Cause like this side, right, is it's going to be very sorrowful. I want it to be as sorrowful as possible. It's just crazy, right? We creatives, we find a way of always adding something to add something. Like this is what am I saying? This is actually the third version of reverse. So let me look for the first and second version of reverse. Delve into happiness record. Yes, reverse A, reverse B. Yes, so this is reverse one, all recorded. Yes. Yep. So let's hope you guys are ready to hear this. And I don't know why I removed it from the album, but it just didn't sit well with me.
When we get around, all we want is just that peace of mind. When we get around, all we want is just to feel alright. We gon' take a little bit of sip, gon' make us feel so good, so good. We gon' take a little bit of puff, gon' make us feel so great, so great. We gon' mix that little shit with these, gon' make us feel so good, so good. We gon' take a little bit of sip, gon' make us feel so great. We get it, he said it, we get it. We knew that this shit. Get it, we get us ignorance, can please. So we gon' mix up Greek and beats. We gon' get a weed, take us to a beast that we tryna need. We some new lead. I was running for my pieces, I would say, and everyone can relate. Unfortunate day, so we came late. Say he had to say, great. We were screaming nail praises, so which name, man, new king, bun from this guy. So the dance chain, to be worse though. I saw his eyes, laying the beside. It was like he was screaming for help till his old body truck go down. We got around. All we want is just that piece of peace.
Then like there's reverse two, right? So it's supposed to be the second part of the song, and that's track 6, reverse B. And I feel like this was the best part of like the old reverse, but I just feel the new reverse is far better than the old reverse. I've not written the new reverse, but I strongly have a very cool feeling that it sits better with the album. Let me use that word. It sits better with the album than the first version. Far better. So just.
Bad boy, chains on the blues is a bad boy. He don't care about no shit, he's a bad boy. Chains on the blues is a bad boy. He don't care about no shit. You know bad boy, you a ass boy. You was trying to fit that Robert down loves. You know loud boy, you gon' die boy. You was trying to put super the top dog. You gon' ride fast and this is that. If you're planning since you were up, if you knew about the consequences, I'm not sure. You ever stuff. What have I done? What can I do? I cannot pull it out of this shit. What if I ditch it? What if I snitch? For sure his majesty cried to the brain. I'm not here to convince bro. I'm for the future when I saw you joke. I saw your mama, she was waiting slow. And I'll read cheese, we're down on the, we're down on the ball. It was so giving you levels. Feeling like living with devils. It was so giving you levels. Took you to your high level. I know that you gon' feel the fire. Your actions, what if I take it down? You gon' die young, you gon' leave your mama. We used to stop that shit. Bad boy, chains on the blues is a bad boy. He don't care about no shit, he's a bad boy. Chains on the blues is a bad boy. He don't care about no shit.
So from the title you get the idea already. It's like you wish you could reverse then the whole beat from the first part of reverse,
the whole beat gets reversed with little additions, some snare rolls and stuff like that, some hi hats. It's just crazy idea, and I feel like it works perfectly. Listening to this now again, I'm like, oh shit, I feel like this shit is meant to be on the album also. But oh damn it, probably on a deluxe version. I don't know yet. Might never be a deluxe version, but let's see. My biggest wish is for people to listen to this music, and but this time, yeah, I make weird music. I make sort of music, and I've heard loved. The worst one is the worst one yet is Kendrick Lawal. I've been called Kendrick Lawal, but I feel like if people actually give this project a sound a try, they would listen and they would find my identity. They would find my creativity. They would appreciate it if they have the patience to listen to it and digest everything and just enjoy the music. It's music. It's meant to be enjoyed, but at the same time, I want to pass knowledge. So my biggest wish is people listening to it and get my points. Yeah, I'm going to be criticized, and I'm open for the criticisms. How else would I learn? But at the same time, I want the right people to listen to it. Yeah, I think that's my biggest wish. Not everyone can like your sound, not everyone can like your music. But I hope the people that get to listen to it will either fall in love with it, or they give it to the right people that need it. The people that are searching for where they can get their own source of happiness. I hope this album helps everyone figure out where happiness is being sold. September 9.
Now, let's delve into happiness.